Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Best Family Homestead. And today I'm going to try. I'm not going to say I am. I'm going to try to get the last couple poles we have in the ground. Got a lot done yesterday. Got all these poles put in and got the side here all cleaned up. So my goal today is to get the last 4 or 5 fence posts in and get the gate hung and get the wire up right here so I can move the front part of the fence, get rid of the electric fence, and the dogs will be contained because I'll put it up next, this white wire up next to this wire, so I can get in and try to knock down some of the Amazon jungle that is my backyard. Well, I can't get it done sitting here talking about it. So, on with the show. All right, so got most of the fence posts in. Before I sink this one, I want to go ahead and get the gate mounted. That way I can make sure this hole is in the right spot, just in case, because a couple of my holes have been off a little bit. So that will make more sense. Before we can mount the gate though, we're going to need to brace this post. It's going to have a gate on one end and it's going to be getting wire stretched to it the other opposite direction. So I need to put a cross brace from the top of there down to there, which will help support the gate that way and also give it more strength this way for stretching the wire. So I think I got most everything I need over here. Just got to pull the tractor over and we'll get started. Yeah, so I had a suspicion about this because I didn't take into account the length of my hardware, and it's actually the exact length of the gate from the center of the post to the center of the post. That doesn't do me any good. So plus that post is pretty level-ish, but you know, everything's cut with the chainsaw and it still has a little bow in it, so I'm gonna have to finagle. That's why I got these kind of hinges. I'm gonna have to finagle the length from bottom to top a little bit and get it where it needs to go. No big deal. I was actually expecting this part to be kind of a pain. The copper pot is hot, so we'll put him in what apparently is more his doghouse than it is my man cave. Come on, kiddo. Kick on the refrigerator. Telling you what, that little AC is impressive. I mean, it is a really small area, but still. Not perfect, not really happy with it, but it's there. A little bit more tweaking. I remember now I was going to get different hinges. I'm like, oh, those are the strongest. Now I remember why I didn't want to mess with those. They are such a pain. They're not bad if you've got two even, you know, squared up flat surfaces. Like 100 other better ways I could have laid that out. So I think my plan is I'm gonna run the Coopers real quick. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of 1/2-inch washers to slip over that so I can get where the weight's riding correctly on each one of those. And it's really not going to matter too much because I got my handy dandy spring-loaded wheel here. I was going to put it on the end here, but I guess I could put it right there. But where it needs to go, it would have been into the hole or a pile of dirt. So once I get this thing picked up a little bit on this side, it does look like I am going to have to adjust the top and the middle, and it looks like one screw. But get that done, get it back a little bit level. You'll obviously see that gap right there. And I do believe what I might do is I've got a couple of thin boards like this. I think I'll take one and set up here. That'll go from here like here, and I'll cheat it. And I'll make it the same distance down the pole. Then it'll look square. Sometimes just gotta play the game. All right, yeah, I think go check on the copper pot and get a drink of water myself, and we'll come back here and get after it. All right, as you can see, that middle one there was off by a lot. So I'm gonna try a little trick that sometimes will let you go down a little, because I need to drill. We were probably about a ½ inch, maybe close to an inch off. So this needs to come up about that much. But trying to drill there, I'd have a big old hole right below it, and then the hole would be too big. So we are going to try and rectify that situation. Copper. 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 Copper puppy. Copper. 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 I think this saw set outside in the weather too much. Not even sure if this is my saw. I found it. I don't really remember ever having it. Copper puppy. Yeah. This one just needs to go in the trash. Copper! 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 Copper puppy! Oh, there you are. All right, and you always want to use a hardwood dowel when you do this. Now the center was there, and we need to come up. See if I new plan. Since I got that spring-loaded wheel, there's not going to be nearly as much weight on this thing. 2 hinges are going to be fine. So I'm going to fill in this hole, and then we will see what we can do to jack and get this thing level where it will still move. Screw our wheel on, see how it goes. Yeah, I think that's respectable enough. It's off a little bit, but for now I think it'll do all right. Once I get this other hole augered out, I can build up the level of the ground right there. Oh yeah. Okay. And then I've still got to make my little trim spacer there. All right, well, let's get the auger hooked up. Such a pain in the butt. And we'll get this hole dug again. And we'll be about ready to go, I think, as far as stretching our wire, because I'm going to have to take the gate off anyway, stretch our wire. So when I do that, I'll probably tighten both of these up as much as I can. Not bad. Maybe a little bit too far on the spacing, but I'm gonna run wire all the way across, so I'll just double the wire right here. That's also going to have an electric wire down at the bottom. I'll show you guys how I'm going to make sure the wire will work with the gate. But not too bad. Let's see, and everything out here that I have so far, I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, kind of 30, 50, maybe $20 in screws. So where we're at right now is not much. And of course I forgot to get a latch. I'm gonna have to kind of make one work right here. Probably just build one or something. Whew, I'll tell you what, I'm about done getting these cedar stakes ready. I figured out why my post is so crooked. It's because of the taper in it from bottom to top. I should have thought about compensating for that on the gate post. Oh well. But I put that extension down for the wheel, and I put a bunch of extra screws in it. That was part of it. I'll probably still go get some lag bolts or carriage bolts to put in all of them, and some washers to tighten the crap out of them. Definitely should have used a draw knife before I put it together. So you can see how much pretty the draw knife makes it. But I got another little trick for that to make that look good. I'll show you guys soon. Alright everybody, well I guess that's it for the day. Stupid little prepaid credit card I let the kids use for gas is declining. I get it paid off every month, so I don't know if it's the chip or operator error. Big possibility. But moving right along, I definitely made that gate more of a chore than it should have been. But I said this gate shouldn't be too bad, it should be easy. Why do I say things like that? I don't know. Well, make sure and like, subscribe, and share, because this thing's going to be getting finished up real soon, and you don't want to miss the conclusion of the front part of the fence. And yeah, all right, I'll leave you with one last shot. I think that it's going to look pretty darn good when I'm all done with it.